I want to see a movie with a cast of ethnic lead characters for once. In this movie, there'd be a token white character named Chad. He would have minimal purpose and only be included so the movie doesn't receive any hate because there definitely aren't enough white people in movies. In this movie, Chad would spend his days playing Fortnite and he would be the first to die in the horror movie for once. Or I would like to see a movie with an Asian Superman, saving all the white people of the world because they are so oppressed from Starbucks closing down for one afternoon. Asian Americans are constantly tokenized and underrepresented on the screen, always playing support and never leading roles. If there's one Asian person in a movie, they're just a placeholder, and we are more than placeholders. The token minority character, by definition, is intended to create an impression of social inclusiveness and diversity. How about instead of creating an impression, you're actually including people? We do not exist to be used to create the impression that you're a good person. But if there's only one white person in a movie, they're shown as a savior, a super being meant to rescue people of color from oppression, suggesting that ethnic people need saving, even though the only saving we need is from misrepresentation and inaccurate portrayals in the media. We are not waiting in towers to be rescued, so smash the ideals that communities of color can't have their own leadership. In 2016, 6 universities found Asian actors only made up 4.3% of casted actors in 242 TV shows. Only 1.4% of lead actors in studio films were Asian. To be Asian and compete against white people for a role, even an Asian role, requires training like it's the Olympics. And most of the time, because of racial bias, the finish line isn't even realistic. All I can smell is bleach, because Hollywood will not stop whitewashing. Why is the erasure of Asians still an acceptable practice after decades, and you still act like nothing deeper is at work? Just look at Emma Stone being casted as a Hawaiian and Chinese character in Aloha, Scarlett Johansson in The Ghost in Shell, where they seriously considered CGI to make white actors look Asian, reducing Asian ethnicity to mere physical features, invalidating our cultures, our ancestry. My face is not just a look. Our existence is not an excuse for you to say you're not racist. Saying you have an ethnic friend is not a free pass to gut us. Stop assuming every person of color needs saving and actually listen to the matters that concern them. Stop hypersexualizing Asians because we are not exotic lotus blossoms or whatever the hell you're talking about. That means you two white girls who only date Asian men because you compare them to K-pop stars. And I don't care how much anime you watch, but it has nothing to do with me. Stop lumping us into one category and stripping us of our humanity. Stop using "what are you" as a conversation starter when I know you don't mean my hometown. Stop saying "I'm not racist, but" as a disclaimer for something definitely racist. And dear vegan hardcore scene fake deep white boy who said he needed an Asian goth girlfriend like me, you don't need a girlfriend at all if you're gonna be a piece of shit. Asian Americans and other people of color do not exist to feed your ego. Do not exist to fuel your savior trope. Do not exist for the impression of your inclusiveness in brochures and on TV. And just let us exist. Woo!